What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Universal Studios Hollywood, where they are celebrating 1 year of Super Nintendo World. It was not too long ago where we were here at this very spot celebrating the grand opening of Super Nintendo World, and here we are 1 year later checking out this land once again. We have a lot of updates to get to inside Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm super excited. Let's head on inside, guys. We've made it inside the park. First things first though, we need to head into the studio store to pick up something special. So if you guys have seen our coverage of Super Nintendo World in the past, then you guys know all about the power-up bands. And now, for the 1 year anniversary, they are celebrating with these special gold power-up bands. Oh my God. They're $52, a little bit more expensive than the regular power-up bands, which are $42. But ever since these released in Japan not too long ago for their 1 year anniversary, I knew I had to get my hands on one. And now that they're celebrating it over here in Hollywood, it's time. And here we are, guys. Take a look at this. This is the packaging for the gold power-up bands. I went ahead and got two. One for me, one for my friend Tyler back at home. He requested one. I cannot wait to throw this on. Now, another question that we have about these is, do your achievements and all your coins and stuff carry over between power-up bands. Do all your achievements carry over? Because I forgot my other Mario power-up band at home. And so hopefully everything carries over. We'll see what happens, but I'm still super excited to get this. Let's go ahead and unbox it. All right, the grand reveal. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is awesome. Okay, so we did get our answer. I did link my power-up band to the app, and you do have to set up a whole new profile, so nothing carries over. Your coins, your medals, everything. You can swap between players though, so that is something cool that you can do, but as of right now, I'm starting fresh. So since the last time we were here, they did get some new Super Nintendo World merchandise, more specifically, some Team Bowser merch, finally. Bowser is definitely one of my favorite characters. If there was a power-up band for Bowser, I would definitely get one. But yeah, we have a Team Bowser sweater over here. We have a tank top. We have some magnets, some pins, a keychain. We have some mugs over here. We have a Bowser t-shirt. We have a Team Bowser, like, shield. I don't even know what this is. This is just something to hang on your wall. Okay, that's very interesting. We also have some Bowser mugs over here. Another red Bowser t-shirt. I love this. And I don't know if these were here the last time, but some Bowser hats. It brings my nerdy heart so much joy to be back here at Universal Studios Hollywood, home of Super Nintendo World, at least the only Super Nintendo World for now, domestically in the United States until Epic Universe opens. But just the whole vibe, the atmosphere. I'm a huge Mario fan, and it just brings my heart so much joy. I love it here. So something new that they started doing since the last time I was here is that if you buy a power-up band and you ask for a little strap, you can get a strap to wrap around your band so that way it doesn't go flying off, because unfortunately they have a habit of just going wild and flying off for any little thing. So these things help keep it in place. They don't come with the band in the box, so you have to specifically ask for them. But I love that they have these. All right, took a second to figure out, but we got it. This band ain't going nowhere. Something that's also worth noting, if you are planning on coming here to buy one of these bands, you have to come inside the park to buy it. It's available at pretty much any store location that sells Super Nintendo World merchandise. You can go in and they have them behind the counter. You're gonna have to go in and ask for them, but you cannot buy them out in City Walk. The first place I checked was the Nintendo store out in City Walk, and they do not sell it there. It has to be inside the park. And thankfully, they still have plenty of stock left. So one thing that's also different is that aside from the Super Nintendo World corner of the Universal Studios store, that's right here at the front of the park, right across the way, we have another store completely, almost dedicated entirely to Super Nintendo World as well. So trust me, there is no shortage of places around the park to get your Super Nintendo World merch. I tell you guys what, I am low-key tempted to get this shirt and to just bring it home and wear it to Orlando, just to flex. Because you can only flex so much until Epic Universe opens. Now this is something that's really cool that they have over here, the Universal Studios Cup. At the end of the Mario Kart attraction, you see a giant version of this. And if this said Hollywood, I would definitely pick it up, but I think that this is something that I'm gonna wait for Epic Universe to get. I absolutely love how the parks over here on the West Coast have a greater emphasis on Asian culture, because we don't get any of this stuff over on the East Coast. Like the parks over here are celebrating Lunar New Year, so over at the Hollywood and Dine, they have a Noodle House menu for Lunar New Year, and everything's all decorated. It looks incredible. What do they have over here to eat? Everything looks so good. They got pork ramen noodles, some longevity noodles, orange chicken. They have black pepper beef, a golden dragon corn dog. And they have different desserts like a churro. Okay, different drinks. And check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Over here in the upper lot, the newly opened Power Up Cafe. This is a Super Nintendo World themed cafe with a whole bunch of new food offerings. Take a look at some of the different snacks that they have. They have a fire flower pretzel, a super mushroom calzone, a one-up mushroom calzone, and superstar popcorn. I wonder what the popcorn tastes like, if it's like any special flavor. Either way, I'm excited to try some of this stuff. Take a look at some of the special drinks that they have over here too. A super mushroom fizz, a one-up mushroom fizz, a fire flower fizz, a superstar fizz. They got all the fizzes. And you can power up your drink too by putting one of these in there. We'll show you a lot more of this as we get inside, but I'm super excited to check this all out. Okay, so we just left the Power Up Cafe, and as you guys can see, we have a lot to try. We basically got everything on the menu. It should also be worth noting, I am here with my friends Peter and Kitra from Ordinary Adventures, so we ordered everything off the menu, and we're gonna be digging in and trying everything. I'm super excited. It all looks pretty good. So the first thing we have over here is the Super Mushroom Fizz, which was $13, and I will admit it's pretty steep for a non-alcoholic drink. It is a lemon lime soda with strawberry popping pearls and a strawberry super mushroom power-up. So they say that this mushroom power-up adds a lot of the flavor to the drink. So let's go ahead and take this cute little thing. Look at that. That's adorable. And we're gonna plop it in. Bloop. And we need to mix it in. Let's go ahead and get the mushroom out of here and just start mixing it around and see what happens. It is dissolving. It actually dissolved pretty quickly. Holy cow. It's gone. He disappeared. Oh no. I'm super interested to try this. You know what I should have done? I should have tried this before I put the actual sugar cube in. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and give this a try. Ooh. That's very tasty. It's glittery. Oh, it's glittery. Oh no. It is glittery. What the heck? That is so cool. That's actually really tasty. I don't know how to describe the flavor other than just a lot of strawberry, but holy cow, this is glittery. Wow. I don't know how well that shows up in camera, but it is glittery. There's so much glitter in there. Oh yeah, you can see that. That is all glitter. It's really tasty though, I will admit. I like it. So keeping up with the theme of glitter, we have the Superstar Popcorn Cup, and this is basically just buttered popcorn topped with edible glitter. It's literally just topped with glitter. This is like the prettiest popcorn I've ever seen. It doesn't smell any different, and I'm 99% sure it doesn't taste any different. It's literally just buttered popcorn topped with glitter. You can see the glitter in my hands. I don't know how well you can see that, but just picking it up, you can see the glitter in my hands. Oh my days. I tell you guys what, hopefully this glitter doesn't make a reappearance later on in the day, if you know what I mean. All right, next up we have the mushroom calzone. This is a mushroom-shaped calzone filled with spinach, green pepper, mushroom, mozzarella cheese, and basil pesto. It looks delicious and it smells pretty good. I can't wait to take a bite out of it. All right, next up we have the super mushroom calzone. This is a mushroom-shaped calzone filled with pepperoni, sausage, mozzarella cheese, and tomato sauce. So this is legitimately like a pizza calzone. I'm excited to try this. So we just got done trying everything on the menu at the Power Up Cafe, and overall, it was all pretty tasty. The only thing that's holding us back is the price point. It is a little expensive, but like all the foods have a little bit of a fun factor, especially the drinks. So overall, not bad. I would still recommend it.
Make sure to bring your Pepto.
Bring your Pepto.
Yeah, we had these green awnings for about 125 years. Finally, the super said baby blue.
We'll go do something a little different.
Baby blue, sky blue, matches your sweater, right?
How does it look? How does it look?
Looks nice,
Try
huh?
the new restaurant.
Oh, have you seen
I
it?
tried everything. It was so good.
The
We
calzone.
smell it all day long.
It comes through the floorboards. We smell it all
It
day.
just makes us hungry. We're just sitting there, start talking about something. We're like, I'm hungry again.
I want meat and cheese all day. You kidding me? It smells like Brooklyn at our feet.
We just ate. We just ate. I know. I'm hungry again.
Did you get that Power Up drink?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a favorite flavor? Did you love them all?
I loved them all.
Love them all.
Yeah.
Oh, and they got that spicy one.
Yeah, well, what is that one? What flavor is that?
Oh, it's spicy. It's got that little
The mango thing?
It's got that little spice in it. It's the habanero.
Ah.
Habanero. Give to me, Angela.
Say it again. Say it again.
Habanero.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's how you gotta say. Give to me, Angela. But I gave him a Bromo Fizzy. It was fine.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I get it.
You come by later. Give us all the updates. thanks. We
Come
love
back up
you.
for 7 o'clock lasagna. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes, 7 o'clock. We're such fans of yours. Oh,
Good to
such
see you guys.
fans. Thanks
We
for
missed
all
you.
that you do. And happy 1-year anniversary to this joint, right?
Everybody, are you going down right now?
I remember seeing you last year down there. You were so excited.
You're gonna
Oh.
collect some coinage. I like that. Yeah. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah.
So Peter, Kitra, you guys are like celebrities over here. What the heck?
I know. I feel like starstruck of them. I've missed them. They
They
remember
know us?
us.
Oh my God.
She was commenting on your glasses. And everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We don't have anything like that over in Orlando. We don't have people up on balconies.
You know what? I was worried when they were doing the construction here that they were going to get rid of that, but I'm so happy that they still live up there.
It's a really nice touch. I love that. They're so funny.
Well, you got the cabbie, but I feel like we have less rides, so there's a lot more of the entertainment.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. That was such a fun interaction. So the last time I was here, this was all a big building. This used to be Animal Actors, and now it's all gone. We can see all the construction walls are up for the brand new Fast and Furious roller coaster that's going to be opening maybe next year. Is it next year? It might be next year. Either way, lots of construction going on. You can see the station building being constructed over there. This coaster is going to go up and down the mountain. It's going to be crazy. It's going to have multiple launches. It's going to spin you around. It's going to be a wild ride. So can someone explain to me how I've been to Universal Studios Hollywood 3 times and I have yet to see this area? Look at this. They have a whole water park over here, like a water splash pad play area. Look at this Minions land. This is so cool. And they have a Minion cafe over here. Oh my gosh. So like the extent of how far I got was over here because there's an exit to a haunted house right here and I exited out that way and just went. I never turned around. I never bothered to look at anything. What is that nightmare fuel? What in the world? Oh, it's a water bucket. That makes a lot of sense. You know, you would have to pay me a lot of, it's actually quite chilly out here. You would have to pay me a lot of money to go running through there. But oh my gosh, this is so cool. We have Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem over here. I do believe that this is the theater for that. Oh, and we have Secret Life of Pets over there as well. An attraction that I still have yet to ride. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know if I fit on the darn thing, but we're gonna be covering that in a separate video. I am gonna be doing a test seat guide for Universal Studios Hollywood. But this is so cool. They have a whole super silly fun land over here at the park. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love this. Why don't we have this in Florida? It's so hot over there. This would do great in Florida. Oh man, this is awesome. Look at that. They have like a Dumbo style ride over here with the little bugs. They have carnival games over here as well that you can play. They have a giant gift shop that's connected to the Minion Mayhem attraction. Wow, this is awesome. The silly swirly. Something that I don't really see people talk about though is that like that's the edge of the park over there and we're basically like on the edge of a cliff. Like where I'm standing right now is basically the edge of a cliff and I think that there's parking garage underneath me as well that is on the edge of a cliff. It's very terrifying to think about. I try not to think about it, but this is all still really cool. I wish we had this in Orlando. I'm not so sure that's a smart idea, Peter. He wants to get footage of the water bucket. Just a random water thing is just gonna come right at his face.
For like a 1-second clip in our video. That's what happened last time. The last time we went in here to film this, he was walking by those buckets over there and he didn't realize they were gonna spill on him and he got drenched.
Oh
so
no.
I have a feeling that might happen again. Could have done that from outside of the barrier. There's no reason that you need to be in there.
I'm probably getting just as good of a shot, if not better, from this from over here.
You got a better view.
All right, we're coming around the corner and holy cow. So, according to Peter and Kitra, this is where all the other theme park YouTubers come and do their updates. So here's yours. And I don't know what I'm looking at. There's a lot more people out there who are more familiar with this than I am, but wow, things are definitely coming along. There is a lot of work going on. I think that this concrete wall over here is relatively new, and obviously the structure over here is new, but this roller coaster is going to come up and over and it's going to go down the side of this mountain and back up as well. It's gonna be wild. And the only thing that makes me hesitant about this is the spinning aspect. Because it's supposed to be a spinning coaster. I don't think it's a free spin. I think it's a controlled spin. But still, either way, like doing some of these upside down elements, like facing a weird direction, can easily make me feel nauseous. And that's what I'm worried about. I will say though, as someone from Florida, I never get tired of this view. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. And I gotta say, I timed my trip perfectly because hasn't it been raining here for like the last week?
Yeah, you came at the perfect time, and we never usually get clouds here either. So whenever it rains, we have these beautiful clouds the next day, and it just looks so pretty.
The whole area just looks incredible. I love this view. And then we have Super Nintendo World down there as well. We're gonna be checking that out in just a little bit. I know we said that we're here to check out Super Nintendo World and celebrate its 1-year anniversary. We haven't gotten down there yet, but I promise we're getting to it. You guys ready to spend the next 10 minutes of your lives on the escalator? Because I sure am. Made it down to the lower lot after a long escalator ride, and you can see it's pretty busy down here. It feels so good to be back. The music, the vibes, it's so good. I love it going through the warp pipe. I still remember the very first time I walked into Super Nintendo World, I was crying. It's still a beautiful land, absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy that it exists, and I'm even happier that we're getting a bigger, better version in Orlando for Epic Universe. It's gonna be awesome. One thing I will say is that it definitely looks like the land needs some TLC. There are some aspects that are looking either a little bit faded, discolored. You can see that there's some, natural weathering going on in some of the thematic elements of the land. So hopefully Universal can get on top of that relatively soon, because particularly the things that are white, like these piranha plants, they're looking a little rough. And then you have a couple of kinetic elements that aren't working, like this turtle shell and the power-up mushroom. It's not moving like it's supposed to. You can also see on the top of Mount Beanpole, those clouds aren't moving either. It's just general maintenance things that Universal needs to stay on top of, especially for a land as popular as this one that's seen by so many people. They really should, take the time to pay attention to all this stuff. All right, guys, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and make our way onto Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, currently at a 90-minute wait, but we're gonna hit up that single rider line. So if you guys are looking for single rider, as soon as you step into the queue, you're gonna come over here to the right, and it's gonna be right here. We also have our test seat over here. We're gonna cover that in just a little bit, but first, let's go ahead and ride. All right, we got our Mario visors. I love how epic the music is in here. It's like a factory to make all the little traps. How do we look? Do we look good? Yeah. Ready to race. Just got off of Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, and of course, I still love that ride. Some people like to complain that the ride goes a little too slow. It is what it is. It's such a fun ride. That ride genuinely makes me feel like a kid again. It's a video game brought to life in ride form, and it is so much fun. Highly recommend it for any Mario Kart fan or just any theme park fan out there. This ride is not one to be missed. It is so much fun. Make sure that if you have a power-up band though, that you register your band. As soon as you sit down in your cart, make sure you tap your band to the steering wheel and it'll light up rainbow, so that way you can get all the points. And of course, something that we must do while here, something I forgot, you don't have to hit your band to it because it can break it. You can just do that. Oh my God, it's Toad, he's so little. Hey Toad, how are you? I love it, you are so cute. Okay, I am shocked. I actually fit in the test seat for Revenge of the Mummy, and we just got off. One of the team members here was kind enough to take Peter and I through the express line, and we got right on, lickety split, no wait at all. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot less intense than the version that we have in Orlando. But the version in Orlando is in a bigger show building, so we have an incline launch. This one has a straightforward launch, and you can tell that this version of the attraction is a lot lower to the ground. Peter actually let me know that this attraction is housed in the former show building of E.T., so that makes complete and total sense. I feel like this version of Revenge of the Mummy is more able to be done by a bigger group of people, if that makes a lot of sense. Like, it's a much easier experience than the one in Orlando. The one in Orlando, definitely very intense. It's got a lot of airtime moments. It's got some bigger drops. This one, it's just a lot of this, really, with a couple of moments where you go up like this, and the backwards section is also a tad bit longer than the Orlando one. Overall, though, the ride experience here is a lot shorter than Orlando's, but still a more doable experience. Overall, I really enjoyed myself. That was a lot of fun. Definitely a weight loss win, because if I had tried to fit in this thing a couple of months ago before I started my weight loss journey now, then I definitely wouldn't have 100% fit on it. I enjoyed it. I loved it. So much fun. Definitely something I'm going to do every time I come here now.
Very good, Julia. Round of applause for Julia and all our helpers, guys. Good job, gang. Head on back, guys. Head on back. Good job, Julia. Yes, it's very impressive. So, guys, that's what we call... I know, she's proud of herself. That's what we call empathetic communication, right? Julia sees a member of her herd, you said, we're very impressed. I don't have a snack, close your mouth. You're fine.
Just made our way over into Hogsmeade, and there's something different about this one. I just can't put my finger on it. Tell you guys what, that's gonna be a wicked sightline once Fast and Furious opens. It's gonna be wild. You're gonna see a roller coaster over here. At the bare minimum, a station building. It's gonna be interesting to see.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about gears. That's an owl.
Yeah. And I love that it's voice activated, so it's like literally staring right at me. Every time I look over, he's like,
Well, you're talking. He's listening.
okay. You hear it? It sounds like our dog, Gizmo.
What's his
when
name?
he wants it to... I don't know. What should we name him? I think you guys should figure out a name for him and leave it in the comments down below. What would be a good name? I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Oh, that made him happy.
Oh, okay.
So while we're here at Universal Studios Hollywood, I'm also filming a testy video that was heavily requested. That's going to be something completely separate from this one, but we are spending some time here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and checking out some of the test seats over here. And something I want to point out is that there are some construction walls up over here where the stage is, where they normally do their Triwizard Tournament show and the Frog Choir. That's under refurbishment right now. They are still bringing out the students from the Bobaton School and Durmstrang, but they're only doing photo ops at the moment. This is the way to Velocicoaster, right?
Yes.
Right? That's where we're going?
Hopefully here they're building new lockers.
Oh, it would make sense because you can see the structure over here. Very similar to what we have in Orlando. Yeah, Peter was just pointing out they're possibly building new lockers, and the structure looks very similar to what we have in Orlando before they themed the opposite side to match Jurassic Park.
But that makes me wonder what's going to go where the lockers are now. Are they going to expand the store?
I honestly have no idea what they did with ours, but yeah, they took all the lockers out of ours, and it might be extended store space.
That'd be good.
Yeah. And you guys know what time it is. A Universal Studios Hollywood tradition, something that we have to do every time that we come here, the studio tour. I'm a little nervous though. The last time I was on the studio tour was infested with bug-human hybrids. I hope they got the exterminators on that because that was a little terrifying.
Now you met me, you met our driver, but there's one more person I want to introduce you to, and that is my very special co-host for today. You might recognize him from shows like That's My Jam. He's also the current host of The Tonight Show. It's Jimmy Fallon, everybody.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Sarah.
And the greatest driver.
It's Sal.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Sarah
owes me $5.
Busiest film and television studio. The studio tour is the attraction that started it all. We started giving out tours back in 1980 of filmmaking, so we've been making movies here for over 100 years, if you can believe it. And just above the movie poster goes inside of these sound stages, we can even film game shows. If anyone's a big fan of Hollywood Game Night, hosted by Jane Lynch from Glee, they said they filmed inside of Jane Lynch's living room, but I don't know how many living rooms they've been to, but have a live studio audience inside of them. They actually used one of the sound stages coming out on our right-hand side.
Me included. One time I took a drink that said Lisa on it from my coffee place. I know my name's not Lisa.
You are a bad girl.
So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
You'll get glimpses of our New York street on our right-hand side. It's the street running parallel to us currently. It's currently closed because they are getting ready for some production, which you can actually see on our right as well. They're building a set. But our New York street is where American Ninja Warrior will build their obstacle course anytime they have their qualifying episodes here in Los Angeles. Alrighty, folks, just a friendly reminder, we're about to enter Skull Island, so please remain seated at all times with your arms and legs inside the vehicle. Secure any loose belongings. It's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride.
I honestly forgot how wet you get on this ride. And it's not like a little spray too, it's like chunky drops of water that get blasted by your face. I got one right in my ear. Still fun though.
The lightning you're seeing flash occasionally, that's just a strobe light that we've installed on the tops of the room. Alright, this looks fantastic. Can we turn off the water now, please? Hey, tech team, do you copy? Can we turn off the water? We don't want to cause a flash flood. We're too late, everybody. Hang tight. Maybe hang tight. Well, you don't see that every day.
So over here is the soundstage for the earthquake part of the tram tour. Currently under refurbishment right now. I've only experienced it once. Hopefully it reopens sometime soon before I come back. So that way I can experience it again, because it's a lot of fun. Ever since they got rid of Disaster over in Orlando, this is the closest I can get.
Not to worry, everybody. Pretty sure George is on his lunch break, so he's nice and safe on... No, there he is. Okay, George, get out of the water, please. Can you hear me? Start swimming towards your boat. You're in danger, buddy. George? Holy smokes, it's grabbing that end of the pier. Do you see it? That part of our pier, unfortunately, is connected to our gas line. I just hope that a fire.
Ah, that feels nice.
You know, this might actually work out in our favor. I read somewhere that sharks are terrified of fire. Turns out that's not true. But I do apologize about this, folks. It looks like the security office is calling us right now for some reason.
No.
Like the tram, it's usually emergency. Hang tight real quick while I take the call.
I thought we were saved from this.
Okay?
You weren't able to escape
This might be
it.
more serious than
Sir, I lost you.
This is a
Can you hear me?
secure line.
I don't want to see The Rock. Don't.
I'll tell you who I am, boy.
Oh, hello.
I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight.
You sure?
I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed.
I don't think so.
And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation.
Did he?
My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service.
I don't care.
And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
Are you?
Wait, what?
You are.
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Oh, really? I never realized that, yeah. The Jurassic Park.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime! Come on up! This thing ain't moving fast enough! Morgan, Lenny, hook him up!
I got the bull by the horn!
Now we're moving!
Dad, look out! You can be the witness till we go control of the day! The witness is mine, Lenny!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Look at the dogs!
Way to go, Lenny!
Don't run another missile shot!
Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I got this!
Heading back down to the lower lot for one more attraction. Next ride of the day, or evening for that matter, gonna be Jurassic World, the ride. Now, yes, it is a bit chilly outside. I did have to put on my jacket. It is a water ride. Hopefully we don't get that wet, but I do need a redemption ride on this one because my first time ever riding this, the Indominus Rex was broken. So hopefully it's fixed up now and we'll get a full ride through now. But I am gonna put the camera away, not gonna film it. I'll see you guys when I'm done. Hopefully still as dry as I am now.
Hello, Mr. Cinematographer.
Last time I talked to you, you hadn't been in the Super Nintendo World yet.
Oh, that place? Yes, I'm trying to make a deal with Bowser.
What kind of deal do you want to make with Bowser?
We are going to take over the entirety of this downstairs area. We will rule this place.
You'll have all the corn dogs.
Corn dogs? I don't want corn dogs. I want those invincibility stars. Yes, all you have to do is touch one of those and you're invincible for like 10 seconds. All spark, small spark. Give me about 6 of those.
We have about 15 minutes until the park closes and we are walking into Super Nintendo World. Nice and empty, not a lot of people walking in at least. Let's take a look at the crowd levels actually inside the land itself. This is actually my first time experiencing Super Nintendo World at night. Every other time that I've been here, I haven't had the opportunity to come here at night. And this looks awesome. This is epic. I love the lighting package that they have here in Super Nintendo World. This is awesome. Just because we're here and there's no line. And ladies and gentlemen, our final ride of the evening, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Single rider we go. Never mind, single rider is closed.
She says it's less than 20 minutes though.
It's less than...
That's what she said.
Okay, if it's more than 20 minutes, I'm gonna be mad. 6:45 right now on the clock. We'll see what happens. Put out his fuse! Oh, that works. He died. And because it's the end of the night, it looks like they are skipping the pre-shows. They're just moving everybody on through to get people through as quickly as possible. We are locked in and ready to go. Unfortunately, because I have a giant head, this does not look very appealing on me. And with that, the park is long closed. It is the end of the night. Lots of team members pushing everyone out. They want to go home. I completely understand. Let's go head on out of here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, another Universal Studios Hollywood trip is in the books. This was a fantastic day, hanging out with some friends, You can't ask for anything more. We did get a lot done, and I'm so happy that we got to check out Super Nintendo World again 1 year later. Honestly, still my favorite theme park land ever. Granted, it does need some TLC. Hopefully Universal Studios can get on that, but still a fantastic land. Mario Kart, still a fun ride. All the interactive games that they have to offer is such a fun land. I cannot wait for it to open at Epic Universe next year. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.